Well, I've moved again. These are my new digs. The other place was just too loud with kung, 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 kung shitty music. So I got a cool place out on the pier, looking back into the little town here. I was at that shit shack below the blue roof, to the right of the kayaks. And I guess the place right beside it plays my favorite kind of music too, as is playing now. But I've chosen a cool little room at the end of this place here on another pier. It's pretty groovy. I have a Dutch nemesis there too. He's a little bit clingy. And my two favorite English girls unfortunately just left today, but we're going to meet up in Vietnam later. And that's looking back to the groovy little town. That's downstairs. I am here. $10 a night, which is a little steep, but this place just has a good vibe. The staff speak English well. They were well turned out, good looking, dressed well, and this was kind of cool, I thought. So I've got double trouble with the breeze coming through both of these windows. Just making a house a home, and you can see back out to the village, and a little shrine there. Got to try some kayaking too. Oh, it looks like he split it in half there, far out. And probably head out to another beach around here. I wish I could use the zoom on this thing more. Anyway, way in the background there in the mainland is Sihanoukville. And this is Koh Rong Salam or whatever, where the Brian fella from Mad Monkey and his gang are having a grand opening on Friday, which I was invited to. I'm not sure if I'm going to go or not. And then in the background there, the point, there's going apeshit, great guns. I would suggest some kind of a pier with a big outbuilding on it and stuff in the back. But I don't know. And the full moon party was, I guess, on the other side of that. I can't remember. That was a smash on my birthday night. What a blast. I blew out my knee, though, badly, like I did on the mountain. Twisted it in the muck. Blew out my flip-flop. There's a song in that. Anyway, here's a little more. But I think I made the right move. Well, I know I made the right move moving to this place. The shitters are groovy and cool. The last place, oh man, it was a bit of a shithole. Cool view and everything, but the music was just the shit and too loud. So we went to that point yesterday, just farting around. The Dutch guy and I got too much sun just from walking and then slowly walking back in the water back to there. That point. This is here and the place there. And it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a break in the weather. You can see off in the distance there a big high-speed cat throwing off a big wake out there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Anyway, that's how we get around. But it's probably about 82 or 83. Humid, but with a really nice breeze right now. This is low season. Like I said, I'm paying $10 a night for this. We'll do a circumference here. I paid $8 the first night at a nice place just behind a brand new place, Nature Bungalows, which would come highly recommended around a little courtyard. And then I paid $6 a night for the shit shack down over there. Anyway, I'm digging it. This is cool. I'm getting into island time. I'm still waking up super early, but I got a good vibe about this place. Boy, the squid is good here. Holy cow, it's different than ours. Other than I guess maybe it's just really fresh, but it is these little tiny guys and good. And the pork is good, and the fruit is off the charts. I had big fruit for breakfast, doing the right thing. And the juices made from the fruit and the shakes. The shakes are really small and a bit pricey, at $1. But everything seems to be $1 and or 75 cents, but I just give them $1. So $1 is $1 equals 4,000 rial. A lot of stuff is 3,000 rial, 75 cents for the cheap stuff for juices and whatnot. And I just give them $1, and they're appreciative of that. Yeah, I mean, what can be said about this little? I mean, it's a bit hippie dudish, backpacker stuff and all that. And I've found the gentility as best I could out here. I don't know how long I'm going to stay, but it's pretty groovy. Went to that place over there, that Buffalo. It's way overpriced. Paid $5 for a shitty strawberry margarita. One of the things I've noticed, that's the only complaint I have, is that the European staff are kind of douchey. The Cambodians are wonderful. They'll give you the shirt off their back, and they're here to please and work and learn and stuff. They're really, really beautiful. But the Europeans that own and or run a lot of these places are a total drag with entitlement issues. It's like their own little party, and we're intruding, and they make you feel that way too, which is a bit of a drag. But you know, I can understand that. Now here's a bunch of cats going out kayaking, and I swear to God, one of those things was split in half. But I'd definitely like to get on that. But they're going to get a good ride because the weather's changing. I hope they've got life jackets and they know what they're doing, because they're going to get the shit knocked out of them momentarily. Rainy season. What are we at? September 30th today. Full moon party for my birthday, which was just a total smash. Here comes the cat. They're going to get their first indoctrination with a little bit of wake here. Yeah, full moon party was just a riot. Kung, 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 but I had a full glow on because we started early. I ended up just discoing down at this Island Boys place, and they're the cats that threw the full moon party, so had a couple shots on them and stuff for my birthday, and they shut that down at 11, and then we went to the party, and I left the party at 4, and it was still going full blast. I guess these kids are taking all kinds of crap that I can't pronounce or spell, but I certainly wasn't. I was just fueling on beer. But it was really fun. Like I said, the only downfall is the European staff. So that boat takes about an hour and change. Probably only 45 minutes if it comes here directly, but it's not. I hope the wind isn't screwing up too much of this. There's the town toughs over there going apeshit. Be quiet, you're going to end up on the barbecue. Tons and tons of little puppies that are just adorable. Every restaurant seems to have a tiny puppy. Mom got spayed because I guess she was making the rounds too much. Anyway, that's about it for now. Oh yeah, met some really cool, cute Israeli girls with hair that just wouldn't quit. I really liked them. They were cool. I think they've left. It looks like everybody's kind of coming and hanging out for 2 days. Maybe 3, and then continuing on. The real hardcore travelers packing it in. But given my duration of stay, I'm in the country or in Southeast Asia, I'm going to hang here for a bit. I see no reason to bail yet. But that's the beauty of this freedom that I've got right now. Just pick up and take off. It's pretty cool. So we'll see because this place is a little more expensive, a step up, I've kind of got it to myself, I think, which I'm okay with. Anyway, that's it for now, and I'm going to go and make a friend or two.